Welcome back. Flying Fish announced that the Jamaican-born international artist Masego and rapper J.I.D will be headlining the Flavour of Odyssey experience on the 25th of November. They will be joined by local artists such as Moonchild Sanelly, Sho Madjozi, Black Motion, Spoek, Mathambo and many others. Now the experience will showcase collaborators creating their own unique experiences in spaces such as fashion, music, art, food, Masego and culture. While to share more on the experience, we're joined by Flying Fish brand manager Kerishta Siveraj, and she's here to tell us more. Thank you so much for making the time to come on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, many brands are moving towards supporting local artists. How did you, as Flying Fish, arrive at the decision to bring these two artists into the country?
So what we did was we looked at the passion points that consumers love, which is music, food, fashion and art. And what we wanted to do is bring them together with international artists and with our local artists. And that's how we went about choosing our artists. So Masego and J.I.D are from the States. Masego is actually a very talented artist. He's a self-taught pianist and saxophone player. He's a musician and he's also a comedian. He's recently been on tour to Spain, France and Holland. And he's joining us next week on the 25th of November for our Flying Fish Flavour Odyssey. J.I.D as well, he's a hip-hop artist and very, very relevant and very up-and-coming as well.
Now, we see a lot of brands doing this, bringing international artists. I mean, if you look at the likes of Casalight, they do the same by bringing these huge international stars to, collaborate and share in this music with local artists. More and more brands seem to be taking up that direction. What is so different about what you guys are doing compared to other brands?
Sure. So it's more than just a music festival for us. So we are bringing in two international artists, and we're also using local flavor our artists as well. So like you mentioned, Moonchild Sanelly, Spoek, Mathambo, Manthe, Ribane, very relevant for our target market. We also have other passion points that will be part of the Flavour Odyssey. So food, which we're collaborating with Microwave Boys, something fun and exciting. Fashion, we're collaborating with this artist to bring through fashion and to share what the best styles to wear on the event. So for the event, our theme is basically Afro chic with beach vibes.
All right, take us through just the setup. What will it be like for people who are going to be there attending?
Sure. So the Flying Fish Flavour Odyssey is going to be an experience like you've never seen before. So it's centered around a massive sundial, and at every hour, something surprising and fun will happen. It's an experience that is going to be fun, and it's something that is going to shake you out of your normal routine in life, and it's going to add some flavor to summertime. We're also going to celebrate our new packaging design, which changes color in the sunshine, which basically cues you to go and have fun with your friends at that time. So yeah, that's what people can expect.
What are some of the brand characteristics of Flying Fish? I mean, who drinks it? What does the consumer that drinks a Flying Fish, for example, like? Where are the spaces that they occupy?
Sure. So Flying Fish is a brand that challenges convention. It is about 5 years old, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to challenge the category norms. So we were actually the first flavored beer to be introduced into South Africa. Our consumers are 18 to 24-year-olds. They're basically people who are just starting off their career. They're trying to find themselves, and they're looking for fresh, new things. They want to differentiate themselves, and they want to be unique. So just like Flying Fish, we're very unique. We're a flavored beer, and we're the first ones in South Africa. We challenged the norms all the time. And what we did was, when we brewed the beer, we took everything that people love about beer, and we removed things like bitterness and added flavor to it. So people actually resonate with our brand because they see us as so different. We are a brand that's full of experiences, and people love experiences. From experiences, people can grow and enjoy their lives, and it shapes them. So we've done various different experiences before. We did the Flying Fish train to Magaliesburg. People were surprised that they ended up at Magaliesburg. They didn't know where they were going. We did the Flavour Flying Fish Jet, and we also did something called a street cruise, which is converting a bus into a mobile boat. So we do things that are not the norm, basically. And we also do beer yoga, which is super fun.
Okay, perhaps that's something I need to try. Very quickly, are you guys looking at making this an annual gathering?
No, we're not going to do it as an annual event. We're always going to change it up. So next year, people can expect a fun experience, something that they've never seen before, and something that's going to keep you on your toes.
Okay, we love that. Thank you so much for coming, and all the best with the event.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great stuff. That was Flying Fish brand manager Kerishta Siveraj, who's an international artist, or whose brand Flying Fish is bringing two international artists who will be headlining the Flavour Odyssey come the 25th of November at Victoria.